month of January and everyone still has their New Year's spirit. So today, we're gonna sit down and plan our 2020 with you guys. We know it's the start of the year and we know it's the perfect time to create and set goals. And it's also the perfect time to create a timeline to achieve those goals. So how? By starting to practice efficient time management, of course. Scheduling is honestly effective for me. I don't know about you guys, maybe it's effective for you as well. But here's an example of how I schedule my week. Start by making a table for your week. So that's MTWFTHSS. And then write down your top tasks that you need to finish by the end of the week. These will be your priorities. Distribute your tasks throughout your table and highlight them. Add some tasks as you go through your week, but these will become your minor tasks. Make sure that your top tasks are being done, and before you know it, when the week is over, you've made good use of your time and had your work done. Speaking of getting work done, one of the goals for 2020 is to start a new business. When I was in college, I knew that after I graduate, I want to start my own business. But this year, it's not gonna be my own, but somehow my family's, because I'm gonna need their help in starting. My dad and I really want to start a food business because food is really close to all of our hearts, me, Jen, and coincidentally, everyone out there in the world loves food as well, so it's very easy to market. We will be starting small, but we have visions to grow in the future, so we have to start correctly. That is why I'm already doing my research about the documents needed and all that jazz. So if you guys want updates about this in the future videos, just tell us in the comment section below. And speaking about growing, Jen and I really want to grow our YouTube channel. So for this year, we have new missions and visions. Basically, that is to promote self-love and provide inspiration for young women like us. So we started with our hair transformation video, and a little update, mine is not blue anymore, it's brown. So go check that out if you haven't watched it yet. And in that video, we talked about how we deal with change. You guys can comment below what kind of topics you want us to talk about, like anything under the sun, like relationships, of course self-love, and business. Which brings us to our next goal, which is to save, or rather, save wisely. I honestly need to practice saving wisely because when the paycheck arrives, it goes whoop, it flies away and it disappears. What the heck? Bye-bye. Okay. And I also know that it's not just me that it happens to, but to some of you guys as well. But don't worry guys, we got this in the bag. Here are some tips on how to budget for 2020. This system is called the cash envelope budgeting system. So first, you list down your expenses and how much you need in a month. And then you divide it by the amount of checks that you get in a month. So for example, you get 2 checks in a month, you divide the amount by 2. For each time you receive your paycheck or your baon, you place the amount of each of your expenses in their respective envelopes. And that will be the only amount that you will spend for the month, and the rest will go to your savings. You can keep the savings to yourself or you can contribute to the family. But if you don't want to do that, there are other ways you can help. And that is my next goal for 2020. Since I have been busy, well, all of us, like starting young, have been busy with school for all of our lives, we weren't able to help out with our homes as much. So I have made it a goal this year to really help my parents out, and I'm gonna do that not monetarily but by starting the business. That's one of the things I want to do because once both of my parents retire, we need a constant stream of income, and that's where the business comes in. Aside from that, I will do more household chores like cleaning and washing the dishes, as simple as that. And I want to continue our home renovation because that's what we started last year and it's still not done. And one more thing I want to do is to be cooking a lot more, because before I really didn't want to cook. And so this year I want to cook because I want our family to eat healthier so that we can live longer lives. And being healthy brings us to the next goal, which is to eliminate bad habits and start developing healthy ones. So what kind of bad habits am I talking about here? For example, you're staying up late, you're waking up late, you're not drinking enough water, you always go out, you always spend money. For some, for others, it's smoking, drinking, gambling. Basically, all the bad habits like complaining, procrastinating, and basically being lazy and other stuff. So, how do we try to eliminate those habits in 2020? First of all, learn to say no. No, I don't want to go out tonight. No, I'm not going to stay up late and wake up late. I'm going to sleep early instead. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to get up tomorrow and do what I gotta do. You know, you gotta be disciplined. Char. But it's developing discipline in yourself. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And it's not all about having a good time or being comfortable and relaxing all the time. It's about training your mind to do things that you know sometimes it's hard, but it's good for yourself. It's going to be good for you, especially in the future.
Do it for your future self.
Yep, so start by the small things like waking up early, drinking a lot of water, fixing your bed, being kind, being respectful to others, and being thankful about everything you have in your life, because not everybody has those things. So those are some bad habits that you need to start eliminating this 2020, and those are some good habits that you want to develop this 2020.
Of course, if you're gonna develop healthy habits, might as well develop a healthy lifestyle. This 2020, specifically last January 5, I started intermittent fasting. And a few days later, like around January 7, I started the keto diet. And I'm still going on up till now. Why am I doing this? I think you are all aware that I have an autoimmune disease, which is SLE, or systemic lupus erythematosus. I know it's hard to understand, but you can just search it. I want to continue removing my steroids. My doctor already removed my steroids, and I'm doing this diet so that I can continue to not have any inflammations. Because if I get an inflammation, my steroids will be returned.
Since she mentioned the intermittent fasting earlier, I started doing that. I don't know. Basta, I started doing that, but I'm not consistent in doing it. Some days I'm doing intermittent fasting. Some days I can't help myself, I'm hungry, and sometimes I have to go to the gym early, so I have to eat something.
You have to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Gotta be disciplined.
I have to be disciplined, yan. So,
and if you guys want updates about the IF and the keto, just comment below. You know the drill.
maybe we can explain IF even thoroughly in another video. Aside from the intermittent fasting, I also go to the gym maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and I do some weightlifting and some cardio and some basically I'm trying to get thicker, because I was really thin before and I don't want that. I love my body. There's no need to be negative about your body, but that's why I'm going to the gym and getting a diet and eating healthy, because I love my body. So I hope that you guys, when you want to exercise or do something about yourself, do it because you love your body, not because you hate it.
True. I'm doing keto. It's very hard, guys, because you're not allowed to have any carbs. So, like, my favorite things, milk tea, Starbucks, the noodles. You know, I can't eat those things.
I can still eat those things.
You really have to discipline yourself.
But yeah, she's good. So along with the exercise, I also have to drink a lot of water, like a lot of water. This is tea, but it has water in it, so... And no to junk food, because I'm the junk food girl.
Yeah, she's the junk food girl. 12 midnight, she eats the cup noodles and
the cup noodles,
snacks
like Korean noodles.
Yeah,
it's Korean noodles. Please do not insult
corrected.
my Korean noodles. It's not cup noodles, it's Korean.
And she likes, obviously, she likes to eat like the chips with the salt and other bad things.
You want to see what's in my room right now? This is a bag of chips. But I didn't buy this though. It was given to me by people who know me. So yeah, I need more discipline. I need to practice more discipline, especially not trying to eat junk food.
And junk food can affect her skin.
Anything you eat basically can affect your skin, so that's why my skin is so bad. Oh my god.
So those are all of our goals for 2020. If you guys have goals as well, make sure to comment below in the comment section, because you can come back here after a year and look at the comment section and see if you've reached your goals already.
And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please support us and click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we post new videos. Also, give us a big thumbs up.
So let's all conquer 2020 together, but most importantly, don't forget to love you. Bye!
It's also the perfect time to create a timeline to achieve these goals. Okay? Tapos, how?